Thank you to all the club sponsors and students. We had some great fun times in our clubs this year. We do want to mention the non-school sponsored clubs that are student initiated. FCT/FCA, great job. Animation Club, Dungeons and Dragons Club, Chess Club, and Coding Club. Great job with all of our clubs. Okay, we're going to transition now to student leadership programs, and a unique one that is a club and a leadership opportunity. We're going to start with National Junior Honor Society. So we're going to invite Mr. Rawlings in here to get us started.
Hi there, my name is Chase Rawlings, and I'm here to represent the National Junior Honor Society, also known by its much more manageable acronym NJHS. NJHS practices scholarship, service, leadership, character, and citizenship in our community and fosters future leaders. We did a number of service projects this year, but more than anything, I would like to recognize our student leadership team for all their hard work this year. President Susie Land and Vice President Kate Miller took the reins and set an example of what true student leadership looks like.
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Rawlings. Up next, we have web leaders. Let's bring in Miss Irvine.
Hello, my name is Karen Irvine, and it's my pleasure to represent WEB, which means Where Everybody Belongs. Patty Young, Jill Bell, and I have worked with 60 plus of these students since May of their 7th grade year to build their natural leadership skills and become ambassadors for our incoming 6th graders. They gave up time in their summer to train and then made the first day at Kinard happy, welcoming, and a lot more comfortable for 300 6th graders. Additionally, they continue to volunteer for us for evening events and anywhere we needed help. So thank you to this tremendous group, and we wish you all the best.
Awesome. Thanks, Miss Irvine. Next, we have a group that's near and dear to my heart. And I know Miss Tracy and Mr. Lardner are here to join us as well. Hey, guys. Next up, we have Kinard C.A.R.E.S. Miss Tracy.
Hi. Along with these two excellent educators, we got the opportunity to work with the most amazing group of kids. In Kinard C.A.R.E.S., we focus on learning about environmental leadership, service learning, and sustainable living. All the while, we're building our leadership skills and also these incredible relationships.
Awesome. And part of that class curriculum, the cornerstone, as you see in the picture there, is a service adventure trip to serve the Catalina Island community. And that place is near and dear to all of our hearts, where we snorkeled, hiked, kayaked, and dug in and got our hands dirty. So thank you to all for the legacy you have left at Catalina Island and at our school.
And we took that learning back to our school and generated it in the form of a sweet outdoor learning center. This group was key and instrumental in building out so many of those features, starting back in the summer with a riverbed walkway and laying sod and stumps and installing a fountain. It just completely just revolutionized that outdoor space. And then inside the school, we were leaders with our composting program, just generating environmental awareness and learning tons in class about environmental issues, how to become a better version of ourselves.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. We will miss you, Kinard C.A.R.E.S. students. Next up, we have GL, also doing a lot of awesome service work around our school. Here's Miss Truelove and Mr. Pradlick.
Hello, my name is Mark Pradlick, and I'm here with Caitlin Truelove, and we're representing Global Leadership. One of our highlights this year was donating over the equivalent of 23,000 pounds of food to the Larimer County Food Bank through Cans Around the Oval.
We're also proud of the service work that Global Leadership completed, both on our 10-day trip to Costa Rica, where we engaged in a number of projects from painting to planting, and then back at Kinard as we taught a lesson about plastics to our Kinard 6th grade science classes. So amazing work this year, GL. We're proud of you and we'll miss you.
All right. Thank you guys so much. Next up, we have environmental leadership. Back to Miss Tracy and Miss Neff.
Hi, so I'm Kate Neff, and I'm one of the 2 teachers for environmental leadership. And we are just here to say we are so excited to celebrate you guys, and all you did. We started the beginning of this semester with exploring who we are as leaders, as well as environmental issues and some conservation concepts that go well beyond the scope of most middle school curricula. One thing that really stood out to Miss Tracy and I was just how cohesive our group of kids were. You guys were so kind, compassionate, and considerate. Never, I think, before have we had a group so willing to learn about each other, and that was just so inspirational to see.
And although our journey was cut short and we were unable to travel on our trip, I cannot believe the grace and leadership that these students showed when they got the news that we were unable to travel. And I have no doubt that they will continue on to be leaders and to make a difference in our world. Thanks, guys. We're going to miss you.
All right. Thank you, Miss Neff. Miss Tracy up next, doing some amazing work. Give Next, and Miss Grigg.
Hi, I'm Wendy Grigg, teacher for Give Next Social Studies. I'm here to recognize the student leaders who have demonstrated above and beyond commitment this year and through this time to carry out their class mission. Give Next teaches students the importance of philanthropy and is supported by Bohemian Foundation and the Community Foundation of Northern Colorado. And then we have a generous classroom donor too this year who give the class $5,000 to grant out to local nonprofits. This year, the class chose a mission to improve the quality of life for youth and adults suffering from mental health issues. With the wonderful support of our Art ELO and Mrs. Mohar, these students designed, promoted, and ran a successful fundraiser, and with other fundraising, they added over $1,200 to their $5,000 grant. They had 24 applications for their grant, so they led their own grant review discussions at the level of any professional learning community. They demonstrated true collaboration where all voices were heard, decisions made by consensus. They conducted interviews with local nonprofit leaders, went on site visits, and in the end, as they were building for 6 months towards a special night with an award ceremony to honor Fort Collins Museum of Discovery's Mental Health Mind Matters exhibit and launch Community Through Skateboarding, they had to learn that they would not be able to have that award ceremony. And I am so proud of them because every single one of these 30 students remained committed to carry on the mission. They corresponded through email, they created video messages for the nonprofits, and you might question if all of this work was done without them feeling a personal reward. Have no worry. I think this quote from one of the Give Next students can represent the leadership of this year's class. If you can help others in any way, pull them up, give them a hand, push them to be the best they can be, you might just change not only their life, but yours for the better. This is community, this is hope, this is philanthropic work at its finest. Thank you, and please help me congratulate the Kinard Give Next class of 2019-20.
All right, thank you, Miss Grigg. Very well said. Up next, student wellness. We're going to bring back around Miss Irvine.
Well, hello. Jacob Benson and I had the pleasure to work with this group, and some of our 8th graders have been with us since 6th grade, and we will truly, truly miss their leadership and the foundation that they brought to our wellness group. This year, we went to a CSU conference, which you can see on the screen. They promoted and ran a wellness movement challenge, for classrooms. The culmination of that was a parfait party that they awarded to the group that won. They were instrumental in getting some extra outdoor equipment and some things for students to work with. And then they did some education of staff and students about the importance of movement breaks and staying active even during the school days. So again, we couldn't be prouder of this group, and Mr. Benson and I just wish you well in the future, and hopefully you'll get involved in some student wellness at the high school level. So thanks.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Miss Irvine. That brings us to the end of our leadership classes and opportunities at Kinard. We're now going to transition to athletics. And as the athletic director at Kinard, I can honestly say I'm so proud of all the efforts and the team spirit and the character displayed by our athletes this year. It's been a true joy to watch you out on the court and on the field.